I'm going to give you some tips for Post-Lab 40 Oxidation of the Insect Repellent 612. The first two questions on this assignment have to do with identifying your product. In question number 1, I'm asking you to draw the structure and give the name of the product. And I did write this as singular, but it is possible that you made 2 products. So maybe we should say product or products, because there might be 2, and give its name or give their name. Now, if you're not sure how to go about doing this, take a look on page 328 of your book. At the very top of the page, this is showing 3 possible products for this reaction. It has them numbered 1, 2, and 3. And if you go down to the second part of this post lab, which is problem 1 from page 332 from your textbook, this problem is telling you to use the IR spectrum and explain from the IR, explain how you decided if you made molecule number 1 or 2 or 3 or some combination, 1 and 2 or 2 and 3 or whatever. These all have different functional groups, so the IR is a great way of being able to tell them apart. So you really want to kind of work on these 2 problems at the same time. The IR is going to help you decide which product or products you made, and then once you've made that decision, you're going to explain how you came to that decision and then draw the structure and give the name of the product molecules. Then you are going to work on problem number 2 from your textbook, which is on page 332. If you're stuck with this, I do describe this in the video tutorial that I posted for the lab procedure. So check that video out if you're not sure exactly what this is talking about. This is referring to the lab technique called salting out, adding the NaCl. You're going to analyze the purity based on your IR, just like you would normally do. That means you're going to want to look up a reference spectrum. And then, last but not least, you have a diagram to fill out. There are no things have been provided to you. You don't get a list, so that means you just need to come up with these on your own. Now, remember, in these first 2 boxes, or first two sets of boxes, this is where the reaction is taking place. So this is where you're writing all of the reactants from all of the steps in the process, and then your chemical reaction. And then here is going to be all the products of the reaction, including leftovers and byproducts and anything else that your solvents or whatever you're listing. From here, you're going to do a separation. So that means that all 6 of these items are going to be carried down into these 6 boxes below. And then on this side, you're going to do another separation. This is an evaporation. So these 2 need to be carried down into these 2 boxes here.